It's also missing the dungeon, which is a nuisance. But now seeing this it's kind of getting my, I don't want to say OCD going, but maybe it is. But it just feels like now each D slots is missing something, and it feels wrong that we don't have something in it. So it's either
The way you handle those pixies, darling, it quite amazes me.
I haven't heard any of these lines before, by the way. I don't typically come up into the private quarters much once I've gotten that cutscene out of the way. And gotten the upgrades for the minions. Maybe they just didn't think of it maybe they are obsessive like I am, or maybe that's an example of cut content that happens a bit in games. I know I was listening to a review of a game called Contradiction, and I've seen a let's play of it, and apparently the game didn't quite live up to the they were planning on making a demo, but they realized making a demo would be as much of a pain as making a full game, so they went with a full game. But they weren't able to carry on through with all the plot threads. So that kind of a few plot threads had to get dropped, and they'll be resolved in a sequel if they ever got to make one, or if they got to make a TV thing or whatever. And the plot threads will be continued there. So shit does get dropped in games due to varying reasons. So again, I don't know what happens in the background of this game, but this is probably just setting off my OCD and is significant of nothing else. But it's just
kind of visual motif. Something eye-catching. Any black lace around here?
I do like the word motif, but it just since it's setting off my OCD, it just makes me think maybe they're meant to add in 3 extra statues you can nick, but no, I have no idea if that was the case. Maybe it is. Maybe they're just going to give us the one and it's just fucking with my OCD. Like maybe that was the plan all along, kind of thing, I have no idea. But like I said before, if they ever do make another Overlord game, I hope it, gets to live up to the potential of the first one.
Look how evil you've become. Do you want to stretch me on the wreck for a bit?
I hope it gets to live up to the potential of the first one, and to the potential of the series as a whole, because it could be a very, very good game. Certainly, it's nice that in Overlord 2 they tried to do something with the villages to make them worth something when you took them. Unlike in this game where they were yours, but that was in name only. You couldn't do anything with them. They tried. They just went in the worst directions. I say worst directions just purely because they're yours, but
There's sand all over the place, sire. You brought half the Ruborian desert back with you. Think of my crevices, sire.
I prefer not to. But at least we brought back half the desert, less of the sand for the worms to hide in. Q worm just peering off, one of the giant worms just peering off the Overlord's armor and eating him. We're par for the course right now. But yeah, at least Overlord 2 tried to do something with it. I'm not a fan of the direction it took, but at least it tried. Still not seeing those other spells. Where are they? Like, you can only see the first 2 levels of spells here. There should be a 3rd level. It's very weird. Also noticing he's not threatening me anymore. So anyway, let us head to Mellow Hills. Actually, as a side point, as a little detail to the game, so I'm not always complaining about it. The reason I'm complaining about it is when I played it this time, a lot of the nostalgia and the goodwill I had for the game had disappeared. I'm seeing it for the flaws it has, basically. And honestly, I swear it had extra flaws this time that I don't remember it having before. But regardless, it has now. Okay, this is a nice little detail that they have here. If you move out, it's kind of dramatic how dark and ominous the forest gets. Like, apparently we're only 10 steps inside when it gets, you know, that dank and murky. Sorry, I just had to take a quick drink. Okay. Ooh, random peasant. You're here.
These roots? Oh,
And you'll never see anything else. Really? Christ. Completely green. You can see that's completely closed. There's guys inside the city now. And... wait. What's up with the bridge? Oh, it's completely broken. Huh. I just thought they'd closed it. But no, they completely smashed it. And there's fire beetles over there now? I don't remember that. You can't get in this way. You're not meant to actually be over this side. I could attempt to kill enemies, but there's no point. Our best shot is to just head back this way. I was saying something a moment ago. Making some point, but I don't remember it now. I think I'd finished anyway. It was just, you know, if they do make a third game, I hope it gets to live up to the potential I see for the first game. And at least the second game tried to do something with it, even if even if I'm not particularly a fan of the way it went with it. At least it tried. Counts for something. So anyway, let's pop down here. Pop back to the tower, then to Spree. Let me just alt-tab for a second. Okay, I can record for a bit longer. I'm running on pretty low amounts of space.
he's destroying the town. Come on.
Ooh, I don't need you yet. That's a minion thing. Okay, let's just grab a ton of blues. Oh, shit. Serves me right for dawdling. I remembered I needed to get that, and I just took my sweet ass time getting to it. You know that ambush really doesn't work when you've unlocked the abyss. Really does not work. It does the first time round, but not now. And I do notice how they've actually blocked the abyss off, which is a nice little touch.
I'm sorry, sire. I'm sorry, sire. They threatened to kill my sheep.
Naughty, naughty. Those are minion sheepy.
And he has gotten his just desserts. Christ, people are getting upgrades from the farmers. Anyway, let's pop over here to the farmer's shack. Oh, I'm actually annoyed. I did fuck up with the toasting him decision earlier, didn't I? I can never remember which is the right one to do and which isn't. You know, when it comes to member in the first abyss. I can't quite one-shot them. I two-shot these guys. Which is actually pretty good, to be honest. Ah, right into the flames. And I'm just thinking back on that time, time with the glitch. Because of that glitch, I didn't actually get any reward. I didn't get to toast him, nor did I get his jars as a reward. So it's just irritant. And irritating. Part of me is tempted, honestly, and re-recording up to that point. But that will require me to go through a fair portion of the game again, just to show that to you. Maybe in a couple years' time, but
Overlord, he's in here.
Ah, there's the cutscene. I thought it was meant to play a moment ago.
Attack the creatures from above, Master. Rain chaos down upon them.
And to make damn sure you go to the town, they've already broken the bridge. So there's no way over to that side of the place as of yet. Once you deal with Khan and come back, there will be. That is just up, I think. You can actually see the health thing there. Never realized. Never noticed. Wondering what else I haven't noticed. Though then again, I think he's done quite a few changes, because now you can see right across there, and you couldn't before. I think he has made a fair few changes to the place.
Your minions can only attack those creatures from above, sire. Move them higher.
Okay, so browns are actually pretty useless here. I was just thinking they might be useful for getting into the city. But what you need here are greens and reds. And as such, I'm just going to wade through to the greens and red spawner. So that's the same one. To the green spawner and the red spawner by myself. Where is it? I saw the green one, but where's the red one? Ah, yes, I remember now. The red one is over here. These guys are complete assholes. Where are you? Where are you? There you go. And I do believe you can actually find some good gear here. For now, at least. Ass! Okay, reds, come on. Your master needs you. Of course, one ends up dying, but whatever. Get the gear. They're actually pretty well geared already. And yes, for now, you can actually get the golden equipment from the other place. I'm not sure. I doubt this stays pure though. It couldn't. But I wonder if we pop in here. Go. And good. Well, if there is and good, it's not in that house. Okay. I will use the reds. Stay back. Come on, get in. Okay. Get up here, you daft idiots. Ow. The red guys aren't actually immune to the fireballs. Good. It'd be weird if they were. Can we still get up here? Yeah. Yes. Yes, now. Yes. Okay, come on, you idiots. This isn't going to work out well for me. Oh, God damn it. It just never works out. Okay, there we go. Alright, since some of them died, I now have some space free for greens. So I'm going to actually pop over here and get some. My reds should be safe enough by themselves for the moment. Suppose if I need to, I could pop a damage boost. Recall. 2. Actually, attack. Might actually be good equipment in here. There's extra containers and whatnot. Who knows? Maybe they get some of the other stuff. No, seemingly not. So this stuff, these guys can't be hurt by the reds, so you have to use greens. First, to know they can't be hurt by reds. They can't be hurt by reds. And the greens are dead. Well, some of them are anyway. Because greens are idiots. I believe this has been established. Like, seriously, they're fucking idiots. My god. At least they're getting some upgrades. Though, to be honest, they're probably only getting upgrades because they're completely fresh ones, because their predecessors were idiots. Much like they are. Or actually just follow me. Can use my mana, but it takes way too much mana to actually hurt. Seriously! I thought there's another one. You're alive! Who hired the necromancer?
To betray, sire. It just sort of happened.
What? Did you fall?
We were weak. Forgive us. Let us worship you again, sire.
They have the loyalty of potatoes, sire.
They're known as the most treacherous of
Can't
vegetables.
pay for heaven's peak.
Kill!
I think they might be more innkeepers in
Ruboria.
Ruboria.
I kept thinking he was from the Ruborian desert. I was very confused. That's just what my mind had set on. Yeah. And I'm on 82. I feel like I missed something. I didn't do anything that boosted my corruption, did I? I know I missed the thing for, you know, the farmer guy, but you should be able to reach 100 corruption without that. I feel like I'm missing something. And to be honest, depending on where it is, I probably can't do it again. The chance to do it may have passed. I'm not sure if that is a possibility in this game, but I'm feeling like it might be. I'm also just taking a crisp. I may actually have to go and slaughter a ton of peasants.
Of the angry beard. Star of the stage.
May actually have to go kill a ton. And if I'm doing that, I'll have to do it here in Heaven's Peak. Basically, fight from the inn to the central square and back. Well, go in central square, go back to the inn, and you can repeat.
Attack the creatures from above, master. Rain chaos down upon them.
Okay, fire. And some greens. Get in there. Do something. Be useful for once. Damn greens. Reds, get in. Actually, one issue is the reds can't actually hurt. Nice. Fucking greens are idiots. It's just waiting here.
Greens.
Okay, go do something. Be useful. The reds can't actually hurt the big guy over there. So I'm just going to split the reds up. Okay. Get